One, what does this mean for Tiger's senior career? Because, again, he turns 49 at the end of December. Champions Tour eligible at the end of 2025. Yes, you do have to walk in the major championships. There's 5 major championships on the senior tour. Are we a year or two away from seeing Tiger, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 times playing major championships both at the tour level as well as the senior tour level?
Real quick, what's wrong with Stella? Why
Stella
is she whining?
is
Okay?
inside my very small office. My in-laws are coming. The house is being cleaned. If I'm unable to turn this camera around, but if I could, in this very small office that I have in my house, it is an absolute war zone. Presents everywhere, wrapping everywhere. There's random chairs and tables that have been squished in here. And yes, my golden retriever is not loving the vacuum that's currently going on upstairs either.
And actually, I've been remiss by doing this. Full mea culpa on me and maybe you to a certain degree. I fully expected Tiger, as you pointed out, to be in a golf cart like John Daly did. There's other players who are allowed to take a golf cart around this golf course. Again, it's a PGA Tour Champions event. It's also, not an official event. I fully expected him not even to tee off on some holes because of the advantage that Charlie would get. I think 18 was a perfect example. Anybody who watched that finish, Tiger would hit really good drives from where he was on the tee, and then Charlie would stand up and just smoke it. And Charlie is playing this really high, beautiful draw off that tee box, and there was no reason for Tiger to hit that shot because he knew that they really weren't going to play it as long as Charlie hit anything decent. So neither one of those things happened. I mean, I think he was engaged. He felt good about his game. To answer your question, if you would have asked me 3 years ago about Tiger Woods' PGA Tour Champions career, I would have made us stop down and start the podcast all over again because it would have been a ridiculous question. Like, why are you asking me that? No, he has no interest in going out and winning the U.S. Senior Open. No disrespect to the U.S. Senior Open or any events on the PGA Tour Champions. That just wasn't his speed. Like, I couldn't imagine a day when he wanted to do that. Watching him, not just this year, but really the last couple of years at this event, the PNC Championship, how he engages with, look, we know he's tight with Freddie Couples, and it's always fun to see those two together because I don't think Tiger has had that many people that he's truly close with throughout the entirety of his career. He talks a lot about the people he's really close with, but it's a really, really small circle. It would be John Cook, who they essentially kind of grew up together. It would be Nota Begay, who, again, they went to college together. It would be Freddie Couples, who, by all accounts, those two text constantly. They're going at each other all the time. And I think you saw that, Marco Miram, just the way he gets out there. And it's not even the competition, which that would be the part that you would think would draw him to that level of competition, because I still want the adrenaline rush. I still want to feel this on a semi-regular basis. But I think it's just being in the locker room. I think it's being on the range and making fun of Freddie Couples because he had 5 head covers in his bag. I think it's making fun of John Daly because Tiger was going to the gym and John Daly was going to the bar. And it's the same old joke we've heard for 20 plus years. All of those things that he misses from like his younger days on the PGA Tour, that could be there for him if he wanted to turn to the PGA Tour Champions. And I think it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I don't think his outlook is quite as dire as maybe it seemed a couple years ago. And look, his body is very much day by day. The back injury sort of caught everyone by surprise, just how bad it was that it required another procedure, the 5th microdiscectomy that he has had in his career. As the kinetic chain works, like, there's going to be issues down the line. But again, I think the PNC, from a physical standpoint, from a game standpoint, I think was a little more encouraging than we thought.